our second sister tattoo.
Yeah, that's like my first display piece.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get my notes up.
That's so funny.
Okay, so for this little bit, I'm going to be running those of you who didn't do downtime through the downtime activities. This way we could show the audience how it's done. And if you're not a part of the current person doing it, then feel free to like go potty, get a drink, fix your shit. We're just going to like go through this.
Okay.
Let me pull up my notes. I came up with jobs for all of you based on your individual strengths.
Whoops.
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay. Let's start.
I have music playing in the Discord, by the way. It is not copyright music, so feel free to pull it up.
Okay.
Non-litigious.
I will do that, actually. Also, chat, I need you to know that I cannot read the chat all the time because
We're focusing on the game.
because my OBS is not updating the chat. So I can't see the chat. I have my stream pulled up on another monitor, but like I literally forgot to look at it till just now. So it's not Flaza. I left space for something very specific right here. The cast will read the chat for you. Yeah. So if I ignore you on accident, I apologize.
Just know she hates you and you need to. Just kidding.
No.
I'm just joking.
Okay.
Just streamer things.
Am I streaming? What just happened? Whose stream am I looking at? Oh, that's yours, but I see myself.
You see yourself on my stream?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because I had your stream up, but the music.
Oh, okay. It'll come up. Okay, cool. I was like, I hope I don't get a double. Okay, that's fine.
No.
That's fine. Okay, let's start with Lakaya.
Muted.
This is how this is gonna work. When you are earning an income during your downtime, you will look for a little job. You can tell, like, it's really, there's no like table of exact jobs you can take. It just gives me like a bunch of suggestions. You use a little bit of logic, like, is that realistically a job you could find where you're hanging out? So I came up with a couple of things, and you can pick what you do, and I will make sure to inform you what everything, the pros, the cons, and how it works. So the jobs, and these different jobs have different levels, and the levels determine what the DC will be when you make your roll and how much money you would make if you succeed. So harder jobs have a harder DC, but earn you more money. Some of these jobs have a maximum amount of days that they can be done. Some of them you could just do them any day, so you can mix and match. If after you work one day, you'll make your roll and we'll decide how successful you were and how much money you make. If you want to keep working that same job, you don't have to keep rolling. You can keep that roll. If you want to abandon that job because you rolled bad and it's better to just go find a new job, you can do that. Some of these jobs, though, you are locked in for a certain amount of days, depending on the job. But not everyone has a job like that. So I wrote down what is what and how it works. So, Lakaya. There are 3 jobs that you've come across that you could possibly take. One of these jobs is security for a hoity-toity event in town. They just needed to hire a bunch of people to watch the doors, make sure no one goes into the rooms they're not supposed to go into. This is a level 3 job. It is an intimidation job. So you will make an intimidation check. If the DC is 18.
As long as I get a cool pair of sunglasses to wear.
Yeah, absolutely. If you succeed, you will get 5 silver per day. You can work a maximum of 3 days. That's how long the event is going on. The next gig available is a trail guide for a group of merchants who are traveling between towns. This is a level 2 survival gig. The DC for a level 2 is 16, and you would make 3 silver a day. However, there is an option to up the difficulty to a level 4, which is a DC 19, to make more money. Um, but it's because you are taking them through like a riskier path to cut some time. So if you do the safe way, you'll be locked in for 3 days. So even if you hate the role, you have to do the job for 3 days. If you do the dangerous shortcut, it's 2 days. And then the third gig is the safest. It is just a gardening gig for Draconio's front lawn. You could do it however many days you want. You can do it. You can go do another job. You can come back to it. It's just a level 2 nature job for 3 silver a day. So what would you like to do?
Well, I'm down to try that security gig out.
Okay. So they give you your standard issue sunglasses, a shirt
Heck yeah.
that said a black shirt with an orange security across the chest. The hoity-toity event, it turns out to be a nice auction for a bunch of snobs who are auctioning off worthless art in order to launder money and not have to pay taxes on it. Give me an intimidation check.
I thought you were about to say that the guy who owns the hall literally is named Hoity Toity.
Hoity-toity, he's a gnome. His name is that now. 19. I believe that definitely passes. What did I say? The DC is 18, so you passed. Would you like to hang on to that roll and work the 3 days?
Yeah, that would be...
Okay.
She's going to have fun with this.
Okay, so for 3 days, do you want it, while I write this out, do you want to give like a little montage of what happens?
Okay. The first day, she's definitely a little too enthusiastic. Maybe scares off one slightly nervous customer with just by growling at him a little too intensely, and then whoever's in charge of her literally has to pull her aside and say, "Okay, look, we want them to come inside. You just need to look scary. You don't need to be that scary." So then she tones it down a little, but then there's one part, maybe toward the end, where some guy shows up drunk and she gets to literally carry him outside and throw him into a bush.
The pea bush, specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead and say for days 1, 2, and 3, yeah, you get your 5 silver for each of the days, bringing you to a total of 15. You have 4 days to go. You do have enough time to do the trail guide, but there's also the gardening gig, which you could spend the rest of your time doing. So that is up to you.
I think she's gonna go with the gardening gig for the rest of the days.
Okay.
Not because she wouldn't be interested in the nature one, but more she's peopled out.
Okay.
She's done her socialization, and now she needs to not be around people.
So you're going to start gardening alongside those poor souls, creatures who are like chained up and like, you're not chained up. You're kind of bossing them around though a little bit, but you're using your nature, your innate like knowledge of how plants work. Yeah, give me a nature check, please.
Ready to go. I just had it. Okay.
Let's see. So you just missed the DC. You still make money for a fail, just not as nearly as much money as you would have liked. Let me take a look at what that fail. I made a table. Normally we were gonna do this after we do this all on stream today. In the future, we're gonna start doing this between sessions, but we'll do it in the downtime thing so that everyone can like I'll be like, this is the story and this is how it happens, and so everyone can enjoy the shenanigans. And in the future, I'm going to add bonus rewards, like you might get items because of some kind of event that happened. Like if you crit succeed, you might find something nice. So the gardening I said was a level 2. A fail on a level 2. Oh, it's 4 copper. Okay.
Oh.
You know what? It's totally fine. It's your first time gardening, and maybe you were a little over enthusiastic and misunderstood what certain flowers were and certain plants were. You thought that a certain plant was a weed and you had them rip the whole thing out, and it was actually a very expensive plant.
Hey, real fast, could we get Lakaya's mic up about 10%?
Am I too soft?
Yes.
So here's the thing. You did 1 day of gardening and you failed. You can just say, all right, let's keep gardening. Or to try to salvage your week, you could go do that escort quest.
I mean, why not? I already failed this one. It's gonna be
Okay. So it'll either be a 3-day trip if you do it the safe way, or a 2-day trip if you do it the dangerous way. But you are locked in once you make that roll.
I will do the safe way for the rest of the time.
Okay. So for the safe one, that is a survival check, a level 2 survival check. So you just need to make a DC of 16. Oh, beautiful. Not a crit success. If you crit success, you make extra money, by the way. But that is a success, which means you get 3 silver for the 3 days. And since you did something in between, you can spend your final day gardening and you can re-roll that.
So one more nature check.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just not good at gardening. I'm getting worse.
All right. You you're like, all right, I am going to not rip that plant out. I am going to water it and take very good care of it. Unfortunately, you got it mixed up again, and you ended up watering and taking care of a weed that gives Draconio terrible hay fever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you know what? I actually misunderstood that. That was an extra day. Okay? You know what? Forget that. You just did the escort job, and that was the end of the 7 days. I accidentally gave you an extra day for some reason. So let me tally up your money. 5 silver, 4 copper, 17. So you made 23 silver and 4 copper, or 2 gold, 3 silver, 4 copper. Would you like it in big bills or small?
What is it? Two gold?
2 gold, 2 gold, 3 silver, and 4 copper.
Okay, I'll add it to my inventory sheet.
Perfect. You could just click add coins and go right in there and pop it in. So that's essentially, we're going to go through each of you to do a similar thing. When you're this kind of low level, it's not a lot of money, but as you can do higher and higher tasks, it's good little passive income you can make in between sessions.
Well, that was great.
Yay, good job. Okay, Ari, I have a couple jobs for you. You wanted to kind of stay on site. I almost said on campus, on site to get to know the people working here. Um, Adonis has offered you a couple of chores that he'll pay you for. The first is you can spend up to 2 days organizing Draconio's spooky book collection. This is a level 2 occult task. The DC is 16 and it pays 3 silver. Uh, Adonis also has a 1 day job. It is a he needs you to help him clean the chimney. You're small and he thinks you can wriggle up there and clear out some bird nests. This is a level 3 acrobatics task, which is a DC of 18 and it pays 5 silver. But there's only 1 day to do that because it's just the one chimney that needs it. And then you can also assist in the infirmary, which is where Ecclesias had spent a bit of time. You have medicine, so you can assist the doctor. This is a level 2 medicine task. However, you can do that as many days as you want, but however, there is one particular day that someone is coming in for surgery, and you could take that on. It's a level 4 medicine task, and there's only the 1 day. Um, but if you fail that, you'll be kicked out. Like, not fail, but if you critically fail, you'll probably be kicked out of the infirmary and no longer have that job available. So, what would you like to do?
I I will admit, as a player, I am torn between the mental image of Ari doing a little chimney routine, but I think his current demeanor, especially with some of the things he's interested in investigating, he will jump at the chance to go through the spooky books and maybe peruse a little bit while he's there.
Okay. Give me an occult check. Wow. Okay. You are successful. Um you go through the collection, lots of encyclopedias on devilry, demonology, some daemon stuff, uh legends, cryptids, forbidden spells, lots of things that would definitely get you in trouble if you were reading out on a public bus. Some naughty novels, some dark fantasy. um, if you
I
had,
think
go ahead.
I think during that, and with your permission, it might take an extra day for him simply because, like, getting caught, like when you're going through a book, you like read just a little too much before you put it away, so that
Right.
kind of.
Well, so the 2 days that I'm saying this would take is kind of taking into account your curiosity and you spending time with it. So if you want to take the second day, you'll get paid for it and you won't have to roll again. And it'll be all
Okay,
part of the same little project.
I will absolutely take the second day.
Okay. Now,
Something Ari is looking for is information on Draconio himself.
well, had you got a crit success, I might throw you a bone. But as you look through,
Okay.
you realize it might be a little odd for Draconio to keep personal secrets in his accessible occult book collection that you guys have access to. Um, you do notice he had a kind of stuff between some books. He had a Hellcat calendar. So, you go ahead and hang that up for him.
Real quick, we have another audio uh thing. Scarlett, maybe just turn your volume down just a smidge, because your mic is going to be better than all of ours.
Sure. Okay, I
And we
made the
just want to hear the
adjustment.
cast. Thank you.
Everyone say Heidi ho, nice to see you. Starting with Kiki.
Heidi, how nice to see you.
Okay, Lakaya.
Heidi ho.
Gotta say the whole thing so that we hear it for a long enough time to make a decision.
Heidi ho, nice to see you.
Thank you. And then Ari.
Heidi ho, nice to see you.
Sabina.
Good morning. I am 100% absolutely awake and present.
Good enough. Okay. All right. You
Thank
have
you, Sayed.
4 more days to work. You could spend a day helping doing your chimchimney.
Yeah, Ari will show up in his rattiest clothes.
I'm just
Uh,
imagining you going around with Adonis doing chores. You are definitely it. For all your successes, this is building a rapport, I think.
yeah,
Okay, give
yeah.
me a acrobatics check. So, that is a fail, but not a crit fail. Thank goodness. Um, Let me see what the fail amount is. You get stuck a lot of times, and you end up. Adonis is like, I should have just done this myself. You do make 8 copper for your trouble.
It's just nothing like trying to wiggle through the rocks.
Yeah. It's like you have to like go backwards and then forwards, and then you get stuck, and then Adonis has to spend half the day like yanking on your tail and like pulling you down.
Face full of soot, just like
You spend the rest of the day cleaning up the soot mess. You have 3 more days. Would you like to spend them in the infirmary?
yes. I think a very bedraggled and uh, dirty Ari. 'Cause no matter how hard he tries, he can't seem to get the soot off. Is going to lend a claw in the infirmary.
Okay. I didn't think about who the doctor would be, so we can think about that all together. Go ahead and give me a medicine check. Unless, do you want to do the risky business?
No, Ari is. He knows his skill set is more mash oriented than like it's about patching up and simple skills, not like a
Okay.
specialty.
All right. You didn't roll that good anyway, so you're more learning. This is kind of like you're shadowing the doctor. After the first day, they kind of realize your skill level and just kind of give you more like gopher jobs, cleaning jobs. They don't want you around the sharp, pointy objects. But they will pay you 4 copper for the rest of the 3 days that you work. Let me get you your total. 12. So you made a total of 8 silver flat.
Not bad.
All right. All right, Sabina. There are.
Yeah.
I found some jobs for you. The first
Oh,
one
yeah.
is kind of boring. Some warehouse work. It's an athletics job, a level 2 task. You could do it any amount of days that you wanted to. Pretty mindless, boring, but low risk. However, you also got requested to do some work for a little group who are planning on burglaring a place. They need someone to case the joint for 2 days. That would be a stealth task. After those 2 days, after you finish, if you choose to take that, you case the joint. If you do a good job, they will invite you in on the hit, which is a 1-day task, but it is a level 4 thievery task. If you
Okay.
critically fail that, you will spend a day in jail.
Okay.
By the way, none of these tasks are balanced in a video gamey way. this is literally just what do I think your characters might do in the future. You guys can make suggestions to me what kind of jobs you think you would want to do, and then we would go from there. So this is just kind of like the tutorial.
I was gonna gather intel, but
That is not a that is a different thing that I wouldn't make you do on your downtime, because
oh,
that would be more like an actual activity we do during the
okay.
session, because then
It
I have
was
to
listed
right, but
in the
that's more like
downtime.
if I have a specific, if we're doing a quest and you need, and like we have like plans, gathering intel is like a activity you can do to lower the DC of certain things once you go to that. So like we're gonna go like break into a house, that's like part of like next week, that's what we're gonna do. You could gather intel as downtime activity to, if you do well, you find out, oh, they have these XYZ traps, so you would be able to get around it. So that's kind of like how you would use gathering intel. If it's just a gather intel on anything, I'd rather you just make money, because then I don't, as a DM, I don't really know what to give you
It
exactly.
wasn't on anything, but okay.
What? Well,
I
I,
gave you a little list, but you said you weren't ready. But
yeah,
anyway,
I need more.
I want to do crime.
Okay, do the crime. I need a stealth check. The DC's 18.
Easy. So easy,
Well,
right?
you look around. It's really dark. You can't tell which is the first, the front door versus the side doors. It's a little weak. That is a fail, but it's not a crit fail, so you don't go to jail. I will let you roll for your second day, though. Maybe you can salvage this.
Okay. Because I'm not going to work in no stinking warehouse.
Do you have an idea for another task you would like to do instead? That is
No,
a
I want
success.
to do, I want to do more crimes, obviously.
Okay, okay, okay.
I heard about this auction. Maybe I could steal something. Fancy pantsy auction by this hoity-toity guy.
Lot 665.
Hold on, let me get that.
Oh, her? I've never seen her before. Go right in.
Yeah, okay, let me get your okay, so you spend the 2 days casing the joint, doesn't do well, but you do hear about a hoity toity auction. Because you are friends with the security, I'm gonna give you a +2 bonus to the roll. I'm going to need a this is a, how many days event did I give you? Was it 3 days? Yeah, so this is a 3-day event. You can bail if you don't like your roll, but you can or you can stick with it all 3 days if you like your roll. So go ahead and
Okay.
roll a thievery. This is going to be actually no, instead of giving you a +2, I'm just gonna, no, I will give you a +2, and we will make it a, it is a level 4 job because they have security and other than Lakaya, but I'll give you a +2.
I don't think my +2 worked, but no, it didn't.
No, it didn't. But I still think a 17 will not be high enough. One sec. Let me get. You don't get caught. It's just the junk that you end up finding. You mistook the like table settings for some kind of rich artifacts, and so when you
I was
later
going for the Fabergé egg, but I got a fake. A fake egg.
Do you want to just still grab all the fake eggs, or do you want to go work in the warehouse, or do you want to
I'm not gonna do manual labor. It's
um
not for me.
you have society?
I do.
Do you have lore? Do you have any lore?
I have terrain law for mountains, I think.
Oh,
Because I'm a, you know,
yeah.
a
Oh,
dwarf.
okay. If you wanted, okay, so we can go back to thieving if you want, but you also hear tell of a mining company that needs some consultation on what tunnels to dig based on rock shit in the mountains. So if you wanna, it's
Um, Let me ask you this. Are they a union?
it's a union busting type of.
Okay, I was gonna say, because if they are, I would volunteer to bust the union.
No, this is like the Steam Weedle cartel. If you say union, you're fired immediately. No, there's a
Okay.
clause in all of the workers' contracts that if you say the word union, you are immediately demoted to indentured servant and have to work that off for 5 years.
Sure, I'll go there.
Okay,
Um,
that would
because
be
it seems nice, and, the heat's kind of piling on.
all right. Because you will be using a lore skill, the DC is lower. Lore is like if you can use your lore to earn income, you want to do that if you can. If you have like, it also depends on what your plus is. So that would be a level 3 activity, but the DC will be 16 instead of 18.
My God. Hey.
There you go. That's a success. You look at their plans, you point out flaws in their like building plans. They if you want to keep going, like do for the rest of your days, they'll take you down into the mine. You can point out, yeah, see this mineral right here, the cracks in it
You're
mean
gonna want
this
to do
is
some blasting here, but not over there. The whole thing's gonna collapse. I brought my own
perfect.
dynamite.
Okay, that's 5 silver a day, which is not bad. Let me add up your fails. um, that was a 3 and a 4. Let me look at my little thing. 3
So that's what, 10 silver?
for the six. Uh, no, you worked with the mining company for 4 days.
Okay.
But let me also get you your fails. You made 8 copper for the failed casing the joint. You made a silver trying to steal from the auction. And then so you made a total of 21 silver and 8 copper, or 2
Right.
gold, 1 silver, 8 copper.
I get all these friggin' silver coins clanking around when I'm walking around.
All right.
Gotta do some real work.
You will be getting a real job today. But let's first take a 5 minute break. I have to pee. Um, and we'll get started with the real work today. Also, I need to log into Foundry so that the chat can see.
Scarlett, did I do my coins wrong?
I don't know, did you? What did you do?
Um, no, I guess I was right. I vaguely remembered having not a lot of money, and I just looked at the totals, and it is very much not a lot of money. So no, I think we're right.
Let me look at your money. 20 gold. Remember though, okay. Pathfinder and D&D have a bit of a different economy. Like a health potion in D&D is 50 gold, right? The lowest ranking potion in Pathfinder is 4 gold. So it's yeah, you have low gold for now. I have money to give you guys for loot. fact, let me take a
It's
look at
okay.
that. Oh,
I
I have a
just wanted to make sure that I did do it right.
You guys actually should have a lot more money. I have a little chest full of all the loot you're gonna get this level, and I leveled you up before I had a chance to give you everything from second level, so I'm gonna be dumping that on you guys. In fact, I
That's
think
okay.
Draconio is gonna give it to you pro bono to get started on the job. I
Yeah,
think.
that's not unusual in the canned modules where you'll go stretches with nothing and then suddenly you'll get the windfall.
Yeah. Like I have 265 gold worth of magic items and coins to pass out. So, also, what is your let's look at your party stash real quick. Your party stash has things that can be sold. Oh, that's another thing. If you want to like sell shit off to make money, that's like you could spend a day as part of your downtime activity. And that is like you went and you found a special like a buyer and took the time to like sell off your stuff. So if there are things in your party stash that you don't think any of you is going to use, you can sell it at half cost and like split it. Or if you have stuff in your inventory you're not going to use, you can sell it off. So yeah, you guys have 85 gold worth of junk, not junk, but stuff in your party stash right now. And I have a bunch of stuff I have to pass out, so it'll be great. All right, I am gonna
Okay.
go pee though.
All right.
BRB. All right, man, I have a lot of stuff to give to you. How's it going, chat? Let's see who's here. Oh, Renegade, how's it going? How's it going? Saying thank you so much for fixing our audio. Onslaught's here. Hi. Flaza, I miss you. John, hi. Artis, hello. How's everyone doing? Dean, hello. Turok, hello. Man, I feel bad. I'm like not looking at the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I can't see it. Cannot see le chat. Is that a sandcastle Pokemon? What? It's called a Palo-Sand. I've never seen that.
It's a ghost type.
What?
Uh-huh.
That's odd. A lot of the object ones are ghost type, aren't they?
Ghost types are the best Pokemon.
Like mechanically or just flavorly?
Flavor. I don't care about the mechanics. I
Imagine.
usually just collect as many dogs as I can. I'm playing Pokemon.
Oh, the dog ones.
Yeah,
Make a dog team. I like it when
yeah.
you.
Like, I always trade out my starter because most of the starters are really stupid looking. So I'll swap for Ninetales, and that's my starter. It's like my signature Pokemon.
Nice. I like Ninetales. We're gonna start this session with you all getting cozy in the common room. Let me put you in the common room. Oh, I forgot. I have to let the chat see the map.
Oh, speaking of audio, your last week's game didn't get muted, right?
I haven't checked.
Okay.
Just been really busy. Brain hasn't been braining.
Amen.
I do feel like brain fog is always looming. Like, oh, I was supposed to get some ibuprofen. I don't know if this is just because I got a lot on my plate or if it's because I'm getting old. And brains aren't as sharp when you get older.
Don't forget parent brain effect.
Is that a real thing? Is like being spacey a thing that parents get and like this is totally natural?
Yeah.
I think it's a side effect of being tired.
It yes, but I think it's
And
also
parents
like
are more
as a
tired.
parent, there's always a part of you that's like paying attention, especially with somebody like you, Scarlett, who's got a little one.
Yeah.
Because you're always paying attention, even if you don't realize it. It's like your processor's being, occupied 50% simply in monitoring your son's the sound or the sights or something.
Kind of like how I'm always keeping an eye out for squirrels.
I was gonna say it's like having ADHD distractions
What if this
in
whole
effect.
time I actually don't have ADHD because I only noticed that I had it when I had a
Sis,
baby?
you
No,
have ADHD.
I'm just saying, would that be hilarious? It's just the parent. Yeah, it is hard. Like, cause I do any little like thing, and I'm like,
Yep.
so yeah, and especially because creativity requires a bit of a roll. It's like a snowball. You gotta like get into,
Yeah.
or it's like a train. It takes some time to get going, and then it's going. It has a high, like full speed. Uh, if you have to like stop, it's not just slowing down and stopping. It's like derailing it and throwing it off. And so yeah, it's really
100%. That is exactly what it's like. Because you know, I've seen it on both sides. Because my kids were always hyper, and anytime I was home alone with them, I had the same thing where it's like I was always, even if it wasn't conscious, like listening for a change in the sounds. They could be playing in another room, but there was always a part of me that like would notice when suddenly something got quiet or something got loud.
yeah. Science says I didn't really notice anything different after becoming a dad. I feel like a different person after becoming a mom. It's really jarring. I used to be very efficient and proactive, and people would notice how I can just get things done. I could plan things, I could coordinate things. I was on top of it. Like that was one of my traits. Not anymore.
Yeah,
It's
that
it's if it's a parent thing that actually makes me feel better because then I know that it'll pass.
it'll. eh, I mean, this is me basing it on watching my wife go through the same thing. you'll get some of that back. And actually, especially if you've got, you know, a hyperactive or special needs child, that's a great skill to, rebuild, because the amount of planning and stuff that gets necessary uh, with that is
Yeah.
essential.
Yeah. So maybe I'm not out of the woods just yet. Sorry, my bot just started having panic attacks, so
Your
I turned it
bot just
off.
lost his mind.
Wow, he had a spasm.
I don't know what happens. I am just gonna turn him off for now.
Go home, Boris. You're drunk.
Yep.
I'll throw him into the bush.
The bush. It's a canonical pea bush. Okay, let's get into the game. I would like us to spend a moment. You all, it's kind of like the end of the week.
What? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What did Asphyxia do?
Oh.
Let me tell you, darling. I went to some parties, and I schmoozed some rich assholes, and I lured this man to a closet to make out as if he was even my type, for goodness sake. And, right as he was leaning in, I went to steal his fancy Rolex. Well, it was a bit rusty, and it stuck, and he caught me, so I throat punched him and left him there. The rest of the week, I spent finding easier marks, and their crap was fake. So I think I'm giving up on jewel thievery. I have a new position in mind.
She's like, there's too many pretend rich men in this town.
Yes. Although I did make about 2 gold, so.
I see your mouth moving, but I really can't hear nothing because, like, I was blowing stuff up for 3 days, 4 days.
There's like a tinnitus in your ear.
I was blowing stuff up for 4 days.
Poor girl.
Yeah, actually, so all of you find yourself in the common room. It's like you've had a long week. You've all been working. You haven't heard anything from Draconio yet. But I think that this is a great time. You get a moment to hang out with each other. You notice that there's like an egg bar set up on the dining room table for you. It's just a bunch.
Sabina, are these real?
What?
There's a little like soot that was missed on the flowers in the middle too.
Yeah, there's little soot prints. Just...
Suspiciously small, and like a kobold's foot.
Yeah, so this is the part where you all get to talk about each other and maybe share what it is your characters can do, what your strengths are, what your abilities are, how they work.
Well, first of all, I need to take my pox pills. Anybody need a pox pill?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, did you forget?
Oh, we're gonna need to get you vaccinated, Lakaya. I don't want the pox to spread to you.
I don't know if that's a euphemism or a credible threat.
No, it's genuine concern, darling. Sabina's new friend, the cute little puppy. He's an incurable disease, and we don't want to catch it.
There's a very easy cure for that.
Don't say that.
Just
The
raises
Rainbow
an eyebrow.
Bridge. There's no doorways to the Rainbow Bridge in hell.
Maybe there's a sulfur bridge. Easy enough. Just throw him off a cliff. It's the gravity that kills him.
You're going to need to learn to get along. Don't worry, you're still my favorite.
Starts aggressively scratching himself. You see dandruff literally fleeing off and
Ew.
hanging in the air.
Just looking at Sabina, like, really?
Yeah, I give him a scritch and just like a clump of hair comes off. And I just put it back on.
I'm gonna show our dog to the
You're in-
audience again.
You're in no position to like flick the hair everywhere, so you just put it back.
Lick your finger and then dab it back on.
You gotta add my
Oh.
little drawing of Pox.
That's right.
It's so much more endearing than this.
A dwarf and her dog.
It was formerly some goblin's dog. By the way, you started noticing like a really rancid smell coming out of the bathroom at some point, like the toilets. And eventually one of you opens it, and in there are 3 dead goblins who were locked in there, but nobody explored that room during our clean out session.
The bathroom?
Not the
Oh, the toilet
toilet,
below
right.
it.
yeah.
Oh
I
my
had
gosh.
3 goblins.
None of us have
locked in
gone
there.
to the bathroom since then?
I think that's when you, well, because you were out doing your work in the
I
town.
just used the bush.
Yeah, so
Gnarly.
there are 3 dead goblins in there. Adonis, when you're like ring the bell to call him to clean it, he sees them. He goes, "Oh, so that's where they went." Well,
If you just click on this and do open link, it should pop up in your same Foundry browser if you want to show it.
click on what?
I just posted Pox in our group chat.
Oh.
I need the people to see Pox.
Yes. You need to like outline it a little darker so that it sits nicely in the frame and is
Okay.
easy to see.
Well,
Open link. There we go.
Pox.
Right. So is there anything any of you want to do before you get a notification that you're needed?
My health is so low.
Oh, all of you take 7 long rests
Okay.
because
Thank you.
you slept. Remember, a long rest doesn't
1,
reset you to 0, so
2,
Yeah.
3. Okay, 3 was enough.
if he's afraid of everything, would that make him a chicken pox?
Oh.
Yes, we'll have to test that theory.
I admit to some curiosity.
Oh my
I've
god, I
seen-
didn't even know you were there. I can't believe you're still alive. It's been like 2 weeks.
Wait, were you about to die? Are you deathly ill?
No,
It's
no.
just the thing that kobolds
I'm
do.
perfectly
I think they
fine.
like it.
They just die. They
Uh-huh.
keel
I-
over.
I'm
Pretty
not
much.
a lemming.
I'm a mayfly.
How many kobolds have you met, Sabina?
At least one.
Outside of Ari?
I mean, I saw a few in the fighting pits. They didn't, make it very long. So,
Well, that explains your preconceived notion.
No.
it's like sort of a little bonus round. It's like the champion versus 100 kobolds.
I would love an opportunity to see how you handle one-on-one.
Me? You want to
Yeah.
fight with me?
I could use a good spar.
I'm interested in this.
Do you guys start moving furniture to turn the
Yeah,
common room?
yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
Yeah.
I'll pull Merlin out to move the chairs.
You
and
guys
stuff.
push the couches and get like make a little ring.
I'm just gonna start throwing stuff in the fire.
Okay.
You'll go to throw like a nice vase, and I'll just Not this one, please. This one's nice.
We're assuming that
This
it's
feng
not
shui.
already fireproof.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna hand a chair to Lakaya and be like, throw this to me later, like halfway through the fight.
I'm
Absolutely.
gonna draw some lines around your. Okay. This you basically take all the furniture and move it to make this little circle, this little ring. Is
Okay.
this a big enough ring for you to fight in?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I only need 2 5-foot squares.
Okay. You go in one corner. You go in one corner. Ari, did you take
This is
7 days of
great.
rest?
I did.
And you still, do you not want to like treat your wounds or something? Would you have
No,
treated your wounds, or are you just walking around with a limp?
I think he would have treated his wounds, but I like the idea of his tail still being a little sore from Adonis having to yank him out of the out of the chimney.
Okay. I'm gonna put you both into combat.
Don't worry, I can.
Go
can
ahead
take
and
care
roll
of any
initiative.
grave injuries.
Okay, so Chalo has slipped in and she is now kind of like leaning on one of the couches. She's like got her legs up, her skirt's like falling up like if you look from certain angles you can see everything, and she just doesn't give a shit. She's like, this looks entertaining.
I'm gonna come out with my hands up, waiting for the cheering. Come on. There we go. And then I'll take off my coat. I'm gonna hang it on Chalo's foot. And you see Sabina's got like just like chest wrappings on and like
Cute.
hand wraps and just fucking like abs like you've never fucking seen.
I can see it. I know Kiki's gonna draw it.
Drawing abs is pretty fun.
Square line. Ari, did you guys roll? Sabina, roll your initiative.
Okay.
What are your rules? Till knockout? Till first blood? Till last blood? Are you gonna murder each other? What's the
Maybe 3 points. First to 3 hits.
I think we
I
just
can
fight
take that.
until the kobold is dead, which is like 2 minutes,
No,
maybe
that's
5
unfair.
seconds.
You Are you trying to kill your partner?
Not even a full combat round. It's only 5 seconds.
Yeah, what are
You're
the
forgetting.
What are the rules? Remember, any damage you take, you're going to carry with you into this adventure.
Honestly, Ari is not bringing a weapon in. It's fair fist, probably non-lethal.
How
But
about this?
I like the idea of either first blood or first to 3 hits.
How about 2 rounds or 3 rounds? Whoever does the most damage. 2 rounds.
Well,
we gotta work after that.
Okay, if it's based on most damage, Sabina literally does more damage with unarmed strikes than Ari does, just based on your classes.
You can use the hammer. It's fine. Use the hammer, right?
Yep. Well, cane.
I mean, I was gonna like potentially shoot you with this gun too. So like.
First to land 3 hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Ari.
Yeah, up first. Actually, I'm just like showboating. I got my sunglasses on. I'm not even fucking worried.
Ari's gonna weave in a little bit. Back and forth.
I just see the cutest little kobold.
Yeah, and wearing his cloak just like a robe and slinking on the ground.
Okay.
I'm pointing at asphyxia. I lower my glasses.
That is a hit.
Give a little wink.
You get winked, you get hit in the face.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Pop. And
Okay.
glancing blow, but surprising strength behind it.
Oops, I had both of you targeted. I'm so sorry. Let me add. Uh...
Alright, takes 4 fist damage.
Yes.
Punching my
Sabina's
rock
skull
hard
is
abs.
so strong that it just like
No,
smashes.
that was my bad. That was my bad. Okay.
That's apropos for Ari. Taking damage even all the time.
Yep.
Okay, you have one more action.
We are going to.
Oh, did you knock my glasses off? Shh. Little fucker.
He's gonna raise his shield. He's definitely gonna raise the
So
shield.
cute.
Okay.
You look so good.
I feel like kobolds are the cutest little guys.
I know.
Savina?
All right. I can't fucking see anything. So,
Put your glasses back on.
excuse me.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'll just.
What are
I'm
you
not
gonna
even gonna
do?
go into mountain stance. I don't feel like I need to. So, here we go. How do I attack again?
Go to your actions.
Inventory, actions.
That is a swing, and do you have him targeted? You do. That is a miss.
I'm gonna use my hero point.
Okay.
That is cheap.
That is a hit.
I'm
can't-
gonna.
I can't
I'm gonna
resist.
trigger my reaction. Shield block.
Does that just take the damage, or does that increase your AC? Because remember, we're just doing
Uh,
first to
Up
hit
to
3
his
times.
shield's hardness.
That it takes damage up to the hardness.
Okay.
Did it work?
Did your
Oh.
shield break?
Nope. Shield takes 5, and then I take the remaining 1.
Okay. Does it not break? Oh, because it has HP.
It has HP.
Okay.
It's about to. Fuck.
That multiple attack penalty. Oh yeah, that was your second attack. Never mind. That missed.
Yeah. Maybe I am gonna go into mountain stance. After all.
This isn't just any kobold, Sabina. This is a glowing
Come on,
divine
Sabina.
kobold.
You need the
You
chair.
need to stop with your beautiful voice because you're distracting me.
Adonis you see Adonis in the doorway, but he's blocked because there's a big couch, and he's like holding his little tray, and he kind of like moving the furniture. I see.
I'll put it back.
That is a critical miss. Wait, did you go into mountain stance?
I did.
Well, that would be an action. I don't think you can attack again.
Yes, I can, because I'm a fucking monk.
Oh,
Flurry of blows.
Yeah, flurry.
Oh, you
Flurry's
flurried. Gotcha. Well, that was still a critical miss.
Right.
You just, woo! It's okay. Critically missing doesn't have any extra effects. Okay. Ari, it's your turn.
All right. Ari's eyes are gonna flash like you've seen before as he activates Moment Unending. And going to faint.
What do I do?
I just rolled Deception versus your passive.
Just tell me what your do your roll and I'll tell you if it's successful.
Damn, you're trying to kill her.
It is a 10, so that is
Definitely
not
not
a
successful.
success. That's fine. That wasn't the part that I was concerned with.
You think I don't know how to fight dirty?
This music
And
is
then Ari's just
definitely
gonna give us.
a scrap in the.
Yep.
That is a hit. Oh, dang.
Ari ducks down, jab right out.
All right. Do you have any more actions?
And then I do. He's gonna, back up a bit.
Okay.
See if he can make you, just like a little
You have 2
taunt back.
successful hits. Sabina, you have 1 successful hit. So it really could go either way.
We'll see.
All right, Sabina, are you gonna turn this around?
Yeah, here goes. Alright. I'm gonna charge in. And I'm gonna do my thing. So here we go.
Oh,
Oh, how does
Oh,
that feel?
shit.
No. Poor Ari. He got you right in the tail.
This is like
Uh,
it's just like a battering ram fist. Just boom like that.
damn, I thought we were playing for fun.
I don't think she's going to need the chair.
Yeah, maybe not.
I'll go ahead and boop.
How's Ari looking?
Pretty bad.
Yes.
Oh. Damn.
You hit. This is the winning.
You get your second hit.
blow. Yep.
Well, for the round, so that's 3.
Yeah. So your spar is over. Sabina, you're able to turn it around. Ari, you are. Adonis is like, shall I close your wounds, Master Kobold?
Crack. Or moves and like things that shouldn't crack do. If you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it. I'll fix the furniture. I remember where it was.
Okay. I'm just gonna grab a doctor's stat block real quick. I know we have physicians.
Very well done, Sabina. I'm impressed.
Really?
Very good. Oh,
Okay. The physician is.
I mean, I am
going
pretty
to-
freaking impressive, I know.
Let's see.
Oh, strong and humble.
When a physician rolls a critical failure on a check to treat disease, treat poison, or treat wounds, they get a failure instead. I'm gonna roll this treat wounds. Wait, what is
I
it?
ain't never
Okay,
lost a fight in
Ari.
my life.
Critical. What is the DC again? I
Out of
never remember.
curiosity, I know Ari was doing non-lethal. Was Sabina doing non-lethal or lethal? Because that's going to influence Ari's response.
I mean, she punched you with a
It
battering ram.
Probably felt pretty lethal.
Okay.
She is like, her muscles are literally as hard as a rock.
I might want to
Whoa.
wait before I challenge
Right.
Sabina to spar again.
Let's see.
Like, tooth falls out.
Like, you fight dirty. You cold clocked me when I wasn't paying attention. But you did alright and you're still alive. So
Yep.
technically you still haven't lost yet.
You are. Okay, this is how much health you get.
Ooh.
Nice.
31 because they did the harder version of it and they got a critical success on their roll. So 31. You actually
Okay.
receive 31 healing
Oh, goody.
Why does it say goblin dog treat wounds?
because I have the goblin dog selected apparently.
Oh. I was like, is Pox licking his wounds?
Oh.
That might not
Lux
be
comes
good.
over. It's called inoculation. You're supposed to rub dirt on it. The germs make you stronger. A chiropractor told me that once
Is Pox saying this?
in goblin donkey language. So if any of
Love
you
that.
speak
Goblin donkey.
goblin
Did you say
doggy.
goblin donkey?
No, I said doggy.
Goblin
Okay.
doggy.
Ah.
You freaking donkey. Well,
Fun
Look, I'm
fact.
pretty impressed.
Fun
I
fact.
punched a lot of kobolds with my falling stone fist, and all of them died except for you. So, congratulations on that. You might die later, though, from
It
internal
sounds like
hemorrhaging.
you've
We'll
earned
have
a
to
little
try
bit of
again.
Sabina's respect.
Will wonders never cease?
All right. Adonis looks at Sabina. Shall I treat your wounds too, madam?
I spit blood onto the floor. I'm like, yeah, all right.
I'm gonna. Lakaya's gonna kind of come over and give the chair.
You got a spare tooth?
The chair, yeah, you get the chair now.
Yeah, I mean, thanks. I wanted this, like, forever ago, but it's fine.
Well, I didn't think you need it, but if you don't want to be clean when you go and have a make-out session with her in your room later, then all right, you don't need the chair. No one gets the
I'm
chair.
sorry, with who now?
Who are you making out with, Sabina?
I'm not. Oh my God, really? You two don't
dog?
see it.
18 healing, Sabina. The 8 plus 10.
What is the sheep girl's name?
Chilo.
Chalo?
I mean, I know Chilo's, like, making eyes at me, but...
Chilo is
Yeah,
staring
I
at a
actually
blank
made a
spot on the wall. She's
Complete
looking at
different.
the design. Like, what is it called? The texture on the wall. It has a word for it, like the popcorn.
Wallpaper.
Huh?
The bas
Lattice
relief.
work? Relief?
No,
Wallpaper?
just a little texture on the wall, like your house when you look to the side.
Oh, the
It's like popcorn something.
drywall patterns.
Yeah, she's staring at one of them and she's like,
There's
That-
drywall in here.
"That one
This
looks
was
like
old wood.
Draconia's dick."
I don't want to
The
know.
She's
how
wainscoting.
you
that
know.
one. It's hard to get.
Sure. Whatever makes you punch better in the mornings.
Anyway, I'm not moving this furniture back.
That's
Oh,
whatever.
not
We
to
can
worry.
move
All of
there
you,
now.
I just came over here
Merlin.
to tell you all of your sheets have been cleaned and I made your beds.
Chlo.
Wait, you made my bed?
Yeah, it's my job.
I gotta go unmake it now. Thanks, Chilo.
See you next week.
I love that we get these little moments with you, Chlo, to tell us what a fine maid you are.
Maid I am.
Maybe one day you'll be doing greater things than making beds.
Or maybe one day you'll be making my bed.
Do you offer
Toodles.
turn down services?
What services?
Turn down services?
She's turning you down right now, Sabina. The
That
only
was the
time I'll be
intended
making
joke.
your bed, Chlo, is after I've left it.
In your dreams. Anyways, and then she picks up a little egg and then and then she like walks away with her little hips and she's got her tail in her hand and she's like swinging it.
I'm just gonna, like, look at both of them, and then I'm gonna look at Lakaya and be like, did you see that? Is she into asphyxia?
She gives very complex mixed signals. She like will insult you, but you notice every time
I
she
mean,
goes
I feel
away,
like her signals are pretty clear
she
disinterest,
does.
but
No,
Yeah,
as she walks,
we are just alluded.
as she walks away though, she does glance back behind and flutter her eyelashes and then leave.
at who? Who does
You-
she flutter at?
Roll an insight. Wait, is insight a thing? It's not. Roll a perception.
Sense motive? Okay, perception.
Yeah, sense motive.
I don't know how to roll perception.
It's on the left under your AC.
Just give Sabina the most deadpan glare.
Thank you.
She was looking at the two of you collectively.
One eye each in different directions.
She has the horizontal goat eyes, so she's like,
Oh god, that's so scary.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get into the blindfold stuff.
when you later go
Freaking
into your
elves. Ugh, drives me crazy.
Did you say elves?
Elves always stealing from me specifically.
Oh.
I'm talking to Lakaya right now. I'm talking at Lakaya.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do before Draconio calls
Just
you?
sulk. Just sulk and mutter and swear under my
You
breath.
won. Your
She
little.
didn't win the girl.
It's been 1
It doesn't
week.
take much to get Sabina mad.
As the evening progresses, Adonis will have glared at all of you until you push the furniture back to where it was exactly. At one point, he'll like look at the chair and be like, "The chairs are in the wrong order. Try again."
Merlin.
Are you moving thing suspecting from what he remembers from when he was helping with the chimney?
I pull some of the furniture back out of the fireplace. Pat it down.
As you pull it out, you notice that it's like waterlogged a little bit, and there's some mysterious like piece of kelp hanging off of the side.
Not gonna question that.
That's when Adonis returns. Our dear esteemed servants of the Red House, the Master has requested all of your presence in his office. He has a well-paying job for you. I think you will find it more lucrative than what you've been up to this past week.
Thank the gods.
This is like the second job we've had in 2 weeks. This really is hell.
It's only been 1 week, but
It feels like 2 weeks.
I hope your enthusiasm will carry over into your task. You will get a taste of the kinds of work Draconio requests of you. Now, if you will please follow me. Don't touch the walls. Your hands are dirty, and I just cleaned it.
It's just kobold blood.
Oh, Adonis.
Indeed, mixed with a little
You
bit
don't
of
know about
soot.
reverse psychology, do you?
I'm sorry,
Are
I
you
didn't
gonna,
know
like-
I had to play reverse psychology children games with the professionals that board here. Noted.
Well, we learn
You did,
something
like-
new every day.
Offer to patch this up though, right?
I'm sorry.
You said
You've been
Lady
patched.
Sabina Stiletto, the greatest fucking Vita criminal mastermind.
You must have really had your head knocked. You've been patched, Sabina.
Are you saying are you asking to be healed?
Did I get healed?
I healed you for 18.
18. Did you already apply it?
No. Do you want me to?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Sorry.
You really did get that head rattled.
You know, I'm feeling a little better now, though, so it's fine.
Glad to hear it. Follow me, please.
Yes. I have some words for the master myself, so let's get a move on.
Do you want me to make a personal appointment for you, or are you comfortable sharing in front of your teammates?
I can share in front of them. They don't have anything to do with this.
He blinks
doesn't
like
matter.
you just sounded so super contradictory, and he goes, "Very well. Follow me."
It concerns them. Their knowledge does not make a difference.
I would like to reiterate that it is a company policy to not share your wages with your coworkers.
Oops.
You're lucky Ecclesias is not here for that.
That would have been the perfect moment for him to jump in. What did you say?
Things work differently down here. It says it very specifically, and we are not under any specific jurisdiction other than the jurisdiction of Avernus. I'm sure you'll get used to it soon. Anyways, follow me. He leads you through the wood-paneled halls, the dimly red-lit house. It's quite labyrinthine. It's a long way forward, and then a long way to the left, and then a couple doors down. The dimensions don't make a lot of sense for a house, but you've been here a week, and you try not to question things too much. But this is the first time you've been allowed out of the common area other than back through. You've been taking the fireplace back to town. So this is your first time since your meeting a week ago with Draconio that you've been led through here. The paintings on the walls are all very lavishly dressed devils. Many are Draconio, but with the head turned or face in shadow. You never get a look at his visage.
Reading a newspaper.
Just
peeking over a fence.
Yeah. But you never see eyes. It's always a mouth, but like the side of it. It's odd. Or it's sometimes you're like not even sure if it's the painting blocking it out. It's just the lighting of the halls that are casting odd shadows blinking out the face. No matter the angle, you just can't get a good look. You are finally led to a beautiful door, wooden and carved, and Adonis will knock gently. Master, your employee's here to see you. And then you hear, "Come in." And the door, and Adonis just stands there aside. "I will be waiting to escort you back to the Commons after your meeting." And you all are invited to walk in.
Yeah, I'll waltz in.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty big office. There is a fireplace and a nice comfy chair facing it that Draconio is sitting in. You see a very fancy glass of whiskey. There are couches, lounge, like a how do you say? A chase?
Chaise lounge.
Chaise lounge that you are invited to sit on. "Percy, bring our guests a drink, please." And then you didn't realize this, but Percy was like gargoyling in some corner, and he's like, "Absolutely." And he like flutters over. He's got little wings, and he's like, and he's got one of those what do you freaking call them?
Decanter.
Yes, the decanter. And he brings some crystal glasses and hands you all one and pours it. It smells very expensive.
You're looking particularly tall today, boss. What can little old Sabina do for you?
Must have really rattled her noggin.
Thank you, Ms. Stiletto.
Oh, you don't have a ring.
Stop it! No, I can't do that anymore. I trust God damn it. I got
Do
it.
it a Spanish accent.
Yeah, it's turned into a Bill Skarsgård accent.
Yeah. Yeah.
I trust that your week has been fulfilling. Have you enjoyed
Not really.
it? No. I give you freedom to do as you please until I have need of you as my retained servants. Was the egg bar not to your liking? They are
The eggs were fine.
100% real, I can assure you.
You know, when you're given so many options you just can't choose, sometimes you make the wrong choice. But I have an idea for a better use of my time in the downtime.
And what would that be, my dear?
Oh, well, I would like to see if there is a way I can find other employment with you in a way of, shall we say, public relations. You want souls, and I want to bring them to you.
I see. A soul broker, I believe, is the position.
If that's what you want to call it.
Do you have experience in such matters?
I have experience in speaking with people and holding their attention and showing them what they want to see.
I see. I certainly have quite a experienced team of brokers at my disposal, but if that is something you are interested in, I can ask a number of them if they would be willing to allow you to shadow them, see if it's a good fit. How does that sound?
No, I don't think so. I think I would be better suited finding the people for your brokers.
Yes, I understand that is your goal. I'm just not sure you're up to the task. I would like to see you in the field before I hand over the reins. The art of the deal is an art.
She's seething. Fine, if I need to prove myself to you, you'll find it a waste of time, but...
Very well. I will have one of my brokers reach out to you in the coming week.
Thank you.
Are you trying to hide your disdain?
Yes.
Okay, roll a deception.
I will use my performance as I'm a polymath.
Wonderful.
Let's see. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, I should be higher than trained in performance now.
That's why I was asking you why. Did you not update it there?
That's the one thing I didn't update on Foundry.
So what you do is you click on the trained part and you pick expert.
Cool. Thank you.
Sack.
God damn it.
He doesn't say anything.
I used my hero point.
Oh.
I don't want... Okay, there we go.
Ooh. Very well. Yeah. You hear him tinkle his little ice cubes. You get the impression that he's musing over your request and are hopeful that you might have planted some good seeds.
Cheers to you, boss. And
Oh,
she'll
thank you.
down her whiskey. Erudite, your camera's a little blurry.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
contracts aside, I have brought you here for a reason. I'm sure most of you know a devil deals in souls. And an old soul I have once dealt with many, many years ago has gone past its time. You see, I offered the man power and wealth, and then I had heard about a decade ago that he had, in his old age, a terrible fall. Things happen, but I expected him to be in my ranks within the fortnight. Somehow,
Sorry.
10 years later, the man lays as a vegetable in a hospital, and
Ugh.
the stubborn bastard refuses to die. I am sending you to the hospital to check on things, see how cognitive he is, and if he needs a little extra to get his soul where it should be.
So, you want us to discharge him?
In a way, if you can, but not in an obvious way. I have a good standing with that hospital. I have a lot of traffic that goes through there. And the physicians that work there have allowed my brokers to rush in and make last minute deals in the past, and I would prefer not to screw that up if possible. But you know, old men, they're so fragile. Just the slightest little, I don't know, accidentally pull out his IV when no one's looking. Maybe put some air bubbles in it. I don't, you know. Do what you have to do.
If you want subtle, you came to the right, bitch, actually.
That's what I like to hear.
Baby.
Now, if there are witnesses, you might have to arrange for an accident for them too, if you know what I mean. And if things all go upside down, whatever. I will give you a bonus if it goes smoothly, though.
So generous.
Speaking of so generous, I have a little good faith payment for you all. And he pulls, Percy goes, bring in the loot, baby! And he pulls out like a little coffer, a little chest, and then dunk right on the coffee table. There is enough. There is about 20 gold pieces for each of you.
Not
Ooh,
bad.
In here. So go ahead, everybody, and go ahead and add that to your inventory. 20 pieces of gold. There'll be a button, add coins. It's like a little plus.
Okay. 20 gold each. Wow. Ah, shiny.
Very well. I have posted to your common room's bulletin board the address, the mark, and any additional information. You can use your fireplace. It has been set to about a block away from the hospital. Try not to give away who you are. My inn is undercover and on vacation currently, so they are not there to cover for you. Any questions?
What is the man's name?
His name is. I forgot to write that down. Let's come up with a
Just
name
give us
together.
the dossier.
Yeah.
We'll take care
His
of
name.
it.
Oh, I had a name. What did I say it was? Ooh. I do have a name. His,
Thomas Hutter.
No, his name is Bilton. Bilton Bay.
Bilton?
Bill
Built in.
Bilton. Like his nickname was Bill, short for Bilton.
Okay.
Okay. All right. If there is no other questions, you are escorted back to your commons. Let's take a 10-minute break. You can use this time to also stock up on anything from Adonis's this little token right here. He has some potions in here. There's some stuff. If you want me to add anything there for you to buy, tell me. And I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I shall take this spell scroll out of the party stash.
Where is the party stash?
If you just do P, and then there's 3 tabs:
Ah,
overview,
there we
exploration,
go.
stash. Yeah. That glamorous buckler might be good for you.
Interesting.
Those hand wraps look very tempting. So much money, though.
Oh, the ones that Adonis has.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what else are you gonna spend your money on? What the blasting stone? Oh, Sabina would love these. They're exploding rocks. Healing potions. I don't think so. Alright. Taking a healing potion. I mean, I'm buying a healing potion.
Ah. Oh,
Shoplifting.
okay.
It is
Asphyxia.
shoplifting because it just gave me 2. Is that what happened last time?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay, I'll
It's
just
also
delete one.
weird because it says sell item, and for a moment I thought you sold one to Adonis.
Oh? I don't know how to get rid of it. What the frick? Delete. There we go. Fixed. Adonis was having a 2-for-1 special. He didn't know about it, but...
So you, oh yeah, it gave me 2 as well, so you just delete it.
Yeah, I just deleted one. I tried dragging it, it didn't work. I tried the little minus button, that didn't work. But deleting it worked.
Wait, what does invest mean? I might have not needed to do this.
Invest? Where's that?
As you invest these strips of cloth, is invest adding runes? I don't think we know how to do that yet.
Oh,
I'm gonna put it back.
So, no, invest. That's think attunement from 5e.
So you
so
can
just like equip them basically.
Yeah.
okay. So it says you can invest up to 10 items. So you can equip up to 10 magic items.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, Pathfinder expert.
Hmm.
The primary advantage of the hand wraps is it lets you give unarmed uh, strikes magical properties. Although I have had players, as an alternative, just do tattoos,
Nice.
which I've always been a fan of for a magic option
Aesthetics.
in
These
RPGs.
punches are already magical.
Sorry, I had to change a little man.
No worries.
I actually now have some fun downtime activities in store for asphyxia.
Kiki, the music.
Oh, is it getting music key?
Yes.
Sorry. Well, I don't know why I'm saying sorry. It's not my fault, but let me take care of
All
it.
right, let me catch up with Sabina and Ari.
You
do
can
it
try to
out.
catch up with me.
Sabina
I go
on
pretty
this
friggin'
little
fast.
part. It's a pretty close fight, but Sabina wins. Adonis
I did not think I was gonna win, by the way.
Really?
When I missed all of those attacks in the first round, except for one, I was like, okay, I'm about to lose. Every time I one-on-one somebody on Sabina, I typically lose.
It just
I
really comes down to making your attacks.
yeah, I got cocky with moving back rather than try for that third swing.
It just goes to show, Sabina, you're stronger when you stand with your friends.
And punch them in the
Stronger
face.
when you stand on your friends.
And Ari still gets hit, no matter what.
Still,
So, no
still
advice. I'm
alive.
sorry.
Ari can take a bit of a beating.
He can.
I had a name for this hospital, but then it got erased.
Damn.
I'm gonna rename it St. Anchovies Hospital.
I like it.
I don't. How do you spell You know what? It's a name. It's somebody's name, so it doesn't have to be spelled the way.
Yeah, I
it's
thought it was
spelled.
like
true.
anchovies.
All right, you guys.
That's what I thought you were going for.
Saint Chovies.
Yeah, it's supposed to be silly. Okay, so, you guys head back to the dormitory. You see the little billboard that's next to the study has like a brown manila envelope kind of deal pinned to it for each of you. You pull it out and you see this person who Draconio owns his soul is like he's kind of like a regular guy. He ended up selling his soul like 30 or 40 years ago to win a homeowners association seat.
He deserves immediate death.
Asphyxia, you're gonna learn that a lot of your marks when you go soul hunting are like politicians.
Yeah.
Lots. You're just a lobbyist. You just signed up to be a lobby.
Yeah, I just wanted to be PR.
PR is more like, hey, oh wait, no, I'm thinking HR. PR would be like trying to make Draconio look good in the public.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Draconio doesn't
that's what I want.
Yeah, Draconio doesn't have a public face. He is like.
Can I also be PR?
Wow.
Pugilist rock
Punching.
Punching
rats.
real hard.
I figure
thinking?
if he wants more contracts and souls, you know, I don't have to be like, come on down to the Red House.
No, but this is. It'll be more like this. You will be whining and dining an individual, trying to. You'll have a card like Draconio's credit card, taking him to the strip clubs, taking him to the nice dinners, getting him into like just basically flaunting whatever it is that is drawing this individual. You're not like, it's not like a cold call. Every one of your marks is somebody who has kind of dabbled in, ooh, what if I really want this thing. Maybe I should ask a devil. Maybe I should just do this little ritual. But yeah, you what you'd want to do is try like just a simple little soul deal is kind of like you want to get that soul deal as leaning towards Draconio as possible. I know this is very enigmatic thing. It'll be fun. We're gonna make that a new downtime activity for you.
That's my goal.
It's gonna be fun making a character that's gonna be basically showing you the ropes.
Nice. The broker to reach out to me. Who I'm gonna be their boss sometime soon.
Okay. So you see that this individual, Bilton Bay.
Bilton Bay.
Like 40 years ago, signed a deal. He really wanted to be the chairman of the homeowners association because he really hated one of his neighbors' decision on what flower bush they were planting across from his yard. And so he made it his life mission to become the head of the Homeowners Association and just start making rules that specifically targeted that individual. He's also really mad because they have a really hot wife and he's mad that it's not his hot wife. And so he got pissed that the hot wife was like jogging down the road. So he like tried to was making rules about you can't jog if you have a 36 G cup because it's bad for the burrowing. Yeah, it's bad for the burrowing owls. No, you notice that Draconio keeps track of all the ways that they dip into this devilish power that they have, basically get an access to a divine font to just lean things. Basically, he's like giving them not luck, but like he was able to win his homeowner association deal. He was able to maintain.
They're just getting charisma
share.
stat boosts.
Right. For a very specific thing that they did a deal on.
Nice.
But like he slipped on someone was washing their carriage in their driveway and the soapy bubbles, and he was walking up to the house to nail a notice to their door, and he slipped and had a fall and has basically been in a coma for 10 years. But for some reason he has like a family member who keeps paying to keep him plugged in, probably out of spite. But it's kind of getting in the way of like, you can't, like, Draconio has gone to Pharasma the Boneyard. The Pharasma is the goddess of death and the one who judges everybody and sends them where they're supposed to go. She does not like people fucking with the process. He has gone to the Boneyard multiple times to be like, where the fuck is Bilton Bay? First he sent an underling, then he sent Percy, then Draconio himself went down there, and now he's had it. He was able to track him down, and he's sending you.
Beautiful.
The doctor,
Sabina, just punch him in the face.
the doctor who turns a blind eye to Draconio as long as Draconio plays nice is named, where'd it go? Dr. Swan. And it is a elf.
I knew it. I was gonna say, sounds hot.
Dr. Swan.
That's a
Classy
hot
gentleman.
doctor name.
It's a male doctor. Very,
Dr. Swan.
very charismatic. And yeah, the hospital that he is currently holed up in is St. Anchovy's Medical Center for cancer research, and fall research.
It's got a very autumnal vibe.
Yeah, there's gonna be maple leaves like taped to the sides of the walls. Okay. Percy. You don't see Percy too often. He only bothers you when there's a job to do. But he comes in, he flutters in with his little clipboard. He's like, all right, I'm gonna dial you in. And he like hits some bricks on the fireplace in a specific order. And then like kicks it, and the fire like flickers and changes colors. And little autumn leaves go poof. It's like, all right. You know the drill. Just come back when you're done, and if you do a good job, then the boss will reward you. Oh, I should also mention any loot you encounter while you're out, that's all for you. So feel free to line your pockets. Toodles.
In a hospital.
Potions and lotions, lady.
All right, I'll see you later, Jersey boy.
You got it, sis. Actually, I don't know how Jersey boys talk to each other.
I
Not
think they
like
just
that.
yell. They just insult each other. Like,
All right,
Yeah.
shorty.
First words every other. Yep.
Oh no.
yeah, I flip them off and then go in the fire and melt.
He goes, you're breaking my heart, toots. Yeah, you melt in the fire. All right, y'all going through?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You arrive not in the city you've been all hanging out in. This is some other smaller town. It does have a hospital, though. This place is perfectly curated. Every building is the same shade of salmon
Ugh.
with white railings. The trees are clearly being gardened, landscaped to perfection. Off in the distance, you see a very dried out lake as all of the water has been diverted to the landscaping of this town.
Oh no.
The street is perfectly swept.
HOA hell.
All the carriages are not on the sides of the road, but
There's absolutely no character here.
Do you think that's real grass or like astroturf or illusion turf?
an old man who's walking by goes, "That's 100% real grass. They replanted in the summer
I
and in the
don't
winter."
actually give a fuck, and I push him over.
Well, we're on the way to the hospital for falls. We could just bring him.
No,
Let
when
somebody there to come
the
pick him
hospital carriage comes, we're all gonna jump in.
Oh, wait, that's genius.
Okay.
Somebody call the ambulance.
Yeah, I'll call them. I'm just gonna yell over, "Hey, come pick this fucking guy up." He slipped
2
and
minutes
fell.
later, a little carriage comes wheeling over. There's a little gnome, like crisscross applesauce, sitting on the top of it, going wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
I'll see if Lakaya's getting ready to bark at the
Chasing the car.
She's holding it in.
Good girl.
It's all fine once it stops moving.
It's just too loud. There's too many noises. It's just. Why can't it just be like every other car?
All right, we got a elder civilian. The back opens up, and these like little nurses come rushing out, throw him on a
We
stretcher.
jump in.
Is this your peepaw? Are you coming?
Yes. My peepaw fell. We need to accompany him.
They look around. What did he fall
Me and my
on?
posse.
Was there litter on the ground? That is against city ordinance.
Yes, there was litter, but we took care of it, so.
Somebody threw a bunch of cigarette butts on the floor.
There is no smoking allowed in this town.
I know, it's crazy.
Well, will you be willing to fill out a report when we get to the hospital?
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. You will be awarded the appropriate bounty for doing so. Remember, the bounty doubles if you can name a suspect. Doesn't.
Yeah, it's that guy. What's his name? Old man? Yeah,
Oh,
that's
they
it.
start going through his wallet. Roger Wellwater.
Well, case closed then. Where do I sign, and where's my money?
Down at the hospital, we'll get you your reward, and we will be fining this gentleman. He's unconscious, by the way.
He's bleeding out on the sidewalk.
We'll be fining this gentleman. You will get your reward. All right, everyone in. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Wee woo with Peepaw.
Roger Wellwater. The Wellwaters used to be of high station in this town, but they fell from grace.
Literally fell.
He is your fall
I feel
guy.
like we just stepped into a series of unfortunate events book. Map.
I'm thinking Dark Place. Do you remember Dark Place, Kiki?
Dark
I
place.
gotta watch it still. It's a
I'll send it to
mockumentary.
you. It's amazing.
I know you said mockumentary, but my brain heard monkey-mentary. And I was like,
Monkey-mentary.
There is a monkey episode. So.
Monkey.
monkey. Okay, you are led into the hospital, though they are going to rush Roger through
Yes.
this door.
Perfect. To
Um,
approach the nurse or the front desk.
yeah, there's like a nurse behind the front desk. Can I help you?
Yes, we're looking for my peepaw built-in bay.
Built-in Bay. She turns around and starts thumbing through her folders. Roll a performance deception.
All right. Where's my? Here we go.
Ari needs. Oh wait, no, sorry, I looked at the wrong thing. Okay. Oh, 20. Okay, not bad. She looks her. She goes. Okay. Your peepaw, Mr. Bay, is in the C ward. He hasn't had a visitor in a long time. He's your grandfather? Is your name on the emergency contact list? What's your name?
You know, we're sort of estranged. But I hadn't heard that he was in a coma until very recently, so...
Oh. Are you here for his will?
Yes, my lawyer should be arriving shortly, so...
Oh. All right, I will inform the doctor. Just have a seat. There are magazines if you would like to entertain yourself. Okay. I'll be back. She leaves.
Oh, sperm bank.
The magazine.
Yeah, she's a good ASM artist.
Is she actually leaving to?
Yeah, she left the room. You're alone.
I was supposed to like fill out a form or something.
Do a quick perception to see if you can find the forms.
Just tell me what to sign. I hope I'm spend this whole session filling out overly complicated forms.
You find a form, a clipboard
This is
with a stack of
27B
paper,
stroke 6.
with some
It's
with a
soup 1 point.
You start going through the form, filling it out, but it gets like to a medical history page, and you're not so sure. It's like, have you ever been on these medications? Do you have family history for these illnesses?
Why have you gotta ask all these questions? I don't know this shit.
Don't think
I
that's
thought I was
right.
supposed to report this guy. I don't know this stuff. Just give me a minute, I'll figure it out.
Lakaya, do you smell any valuables in here?
Roll
Do I
perception.
smell anything other than
Old people.
sterile and
Roll a perception.
oh, I keep forgetting it's on the other side of the sheet.
Yeah.
Me too. Always takes me a sec.
It's
Oh,
so.
It smells like cleaner in here.
Yeah, you smell a little lemon, a little orange.
Just covering my nose and just like
Oh,
it smells like citrus in here. Just really gross, really strong citrus.
oh. Poor thing. Do I have anything to help you? No, I don't.
The door here in the very front swings open, and a tall willow of a woman with frizzy blonde hair and a doctor's uniform, a doctor's white coat, swoops in. Hello. I've been told you are here to see Mr. Bilton Bay.
Love this fucking voice. What the fuck? Yes, we are here to see my grand.
Your
father
grand,
figure.
I'm going to need to see some identification. You see, we've been having strange sorts come in here, trying to talk to patients who they were not actually related to. Naughty, naughty.
Well.
Also, I don't think that Mr. Bilton Bay is an elf, a dwarf, nor
Yes.
a kobold, or a, and she looks at Lakaya, wolf?
No, but
Pretty sure he's a wolf.
our DNA doesn't solely come from him. He's just our grandfather.
Huh. That remains to be seen.
I love her.
Oh, here, I'll show you
But I
her.
also we need to do something to take care of her.
This is her.
Okay, truth be told, we're not his grandchildren, but seems that there is the matter of his will to be taken care of and his lawyer.
Yes, I do have some notes that I was instructed to look at should anybody come looking for him. Bilton's request.
I'm in love with this loser.
I know. I've been glamorized.
I can't even think of anything to say. I'm just like,
I
I just want to hear you say more things.
Yeah.
Well, now it's hard.
We've got you.
You did. It's
Disarmed.
It is easy to get me, guys. She goes, that's right here. Mr. Bay said that his nosy neighbors might be coming by to finish the job. That wouldn't happen to be you now, would it?
We look like we live next to him.
You look like you might have been hired by somebody who lives next to him. But if you can just provide me with some identification or proof that you are indeed related to the poor Mr. Bay. He doesn't get much visitors. I'm sure he would enjoy company.
Excuse me.
Yes.
What's your name?
I am Dr. Hansen.
Right, Dr. Hansen. Listen, you're right. You're spot on. Everything you said is absolutely 100% correct. No more bullshit. I have a question for you. What's your yearly salary?
Oh, my yearly salary. I don't discuss that with them. Why?
With what? What were you going to call her? Yes. Go on.
Oh,
Civilians?
no, I'm just wondering if you would consider that a worthy payment for, I don't know, continuing to live another day.
Ah! She throws her hands up in the air.
Are you really that cheap?
She throws her hands in the air, swooshes around, and she's gonna start gliding into the room. The door slams.
Wait. Yeah, go get her, Lakaya, go get her.
You guys, okay, hold on. I'm gonna
Sick her.
hold on. Get your booty back in there. Go back 3 steps. I'm putting you all into. I will pull her back too. You see, she's right here. You see that she's about to run. But I want to get us in an encounter.
I don't actually want to kill this woman. I just want to scare her into to weighing the balance of continuing to be a jerk versus continuing to make money and live.
So, intimidate.
Well, she's running because you scared her. so you can stop her. You don't have to kill her. You can tie her up. You can knock her out.
We could kill her.
You could kill her. You could do whatever. You could lock her in a broom closet.
We don't have to kill her, but it is an option.
I like it.
Do you like? Hold on, I want to show you the little nurses.
Yeah, I see them. They're cute.
Let's see.
Why are they in combat?
'Cause they're gonna defend their doctor.
Where? Okay. Where are they?
They're all around. They hear a ruckus. You guys have to roll your initiatives, though.
Oh. Right. That's a thing we do.
I'm gonna start saying that with more bravado. Roll initiative.
Yes.
No.
Oh, you know what? Ecclesias is not in this. Okay.
I should go first, Sabina, so I can do my courageous anthem.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Yeah, you can go first.
I mean, you don't have to listen to me. Encourage you. That's fine, too.
You got the longer legs. You could probably get out in front of me easier.
I just realized that Kiki's face paint is the same color as Asphyxia's minty little face.
She said she was
Just
asphyxia
noticed.
today.
My brain just was like, clown sighting.
I'm not even a clown right now.
Double clown.
This is Asphyxia's little...
Oh,
It's just party hat shaped because I have no alternative.
that's so cute. Okay.
All right. Whose turn is it?
The heart smile. When you smile so big, it's like a heart.
My gummy smile.
I think we both have that. Okay. So Asphyxia, you want to go first?
Yes, I think. What's this? Asphyxia will throw some confetti that she keeps in her pockets, and she flings it up, and she says, "This will be an easy job. Right, Sabina? Lakaya? Ari?" And then she will place her hand... Oh yeah, I need to put that on myself too. So that takes 1, and then she will place her hand on her necklace and form it into some playing cards, and she will whip them. Aiming like at the doctor's hand almost to like try to stop her from opening the door,
Okay.
And do needle darts. Oh. And I have silver now. Oh, didn't have her targeted. Sorry.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Target. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You do 11.
So now there's a silver playing card sticking out of her hand.
Ah! Not my surgery hand. Do you know how expensive these are? These are valuable. I'm gonna have to climb some Tibetan mountain now and learn magic.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, let me change the music.
Dr. Hanson Strange.
I love it when
I'm an American doctor.
When he meets Spider-Man, he's like, I'm Doctor Strange. And he's like, oh, we're using pretend names. I'm Spider-Man. Okay, Sabina.
All names are made up.
It's true.
I'm just gonna go up and grab her.
Okay. You have a brawling I think so, yeah. Your attacks are in the brawling group.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know how to brawl. Pretty sure. Do I just, like, punch them? I don't actually know how to do it.
Yeah, Ari, will you remind us if she
Wait,
wants...
wait, no, I do know how to do this, actually. I do it like this.
That is a miss by 1.
Damn.
Wait,
Don't you wish you had a hero
Why
point?
couldn't you give me a +2 asphyxia?
Oh, yeah, you didn't have that. So that would you would succeed then if you...
I did have it.
Oh, I don't see it. Okay.
because Courageous
I guess
Anthem is
it's-
only
oh,
to
it's not
attack
factored in
rolls.
for some
It's a
reason.
skill.
Oh, I see.
Gotcha.
You try to grab her, but
Attack rolls
she's like
damage.
really skinny and willowy, and she just whoop. Oh, my hand!
Would
She's
you
swinging
fucking
around.
I'm gonna move again and cut her off, and I think I got... No, that's it. That's just one more. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna move again. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna try to hit her.
Okay.
But I want to use this thing to shove her.
Okay. When you activate the pendant, attempt an athletics check to shove with a +1 item bonus to the check. Shove your target 10 feet on a success or 20 feet on a critical success. Fuck yeah, do it.
Okay.
I think it's against her fortitude or her, what is it, her athletics? Ari, what is the DC?
I got a failure.
Why though? What is that against?
Shove is going to be
Against her
Fortitude
strength?
DC. Fortitude DC.
Oh, which is 23. Yep. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Why is everything in this game so freaking hard?
Because you're low level.
Also, that's a really high Fortitude DC. They must have a high.
Oh, it
Appropriate.
turns out
Forgot what
I
the
am
big
a
thing or
high
something,
level
like-
monster. Whoa!
Oh,
Yeah, you're a friggin' monster, alright. Alright, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
Good
I'm
effort.
done. Forever.
You're done forever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This nurse comes bolting through. She sees you trying to rough up Dr. Hansen. And she goes, excuse me, that is just not sanitary. Oh, sorry. She's not going to run up to you. She's going to stand here. She's going to go, excuse me, that is not sanitary. And she's going to throw her medical textbook at you.
Is this a library?
Read
She
a book.
missed you.
A...
That was a medical textbook that she missed. She is going to look around and grab another book. Throw it at you. That's a critical
Thankfully there are
miss.
no bedpans nearby.
She's throwing books at
You.
who?
You, Sabina. She's throwing medical
Okay.
textbooks at you. She just like takes the lanyard around her neck and she throws that at you.
Sweet, we just got access to the whole building.
She miss.
Oh.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. She only gets to do 2 attacks because she moved. That's my bad. All right,
How did she get a -2?
because that was her map, her multiple attack penalty.
yep. At -15, that'll hurt.
Okay. Hansen is going to... It says a staff, but I feel like it's a clipboard for just cuz. She's gonna attack you with her clipboard, Sabina.
Okay.
That is a hit. Oh, it's not. It doesn't hurt that much. You take 3 damage.
Did you just hit me with a clipboard?
I'm a doctor, not a murderer.
You were
as
a
she hits you.
doctor.
As she hits you.
Now
again.
you're a corpse.
Um. Let's see. Okay. Oops. She's gonna try to whack you again with a clipboard. She misses. Then she's just like, get away from me.
We're having a slap fight.
Yeah, that's her turn. Ari.
All right. Ari is going to take advantage of this commotion. Gonna let's see. What? And it's going to hide.
Okay. Roll
So,
a sneak.
and that is in secret. So that is a blind GM roll, I believe.
Yes. And that's against her perception DC, I believe.
Yeah, anybody's perception DC.
Okay.
Like, if somebody was to.
When do you find out the answer?
So I find out the answer when consequences happen.
Okay.
As far as I know, I'm hidden.
Okay. You duck behind the thing.
And then for my last action, I am attempting to sneak. So I can stride half my speed.
Okay. And then you stride and then make another check?
Yes.
Okay. Don't you have to end behind cover, though?
Uh,
I think
Sneak it
so.
out in the open.
Yeah, I think you need to end somewhere in
Siren.
cover. If I can't see you, you can't see me.
Some Baldur's Gate logic.
because you're moving.
Nah, every time I'd try to crouch, I would crouch and then I would immediately stand up because somebody fucking saw me.
I believe I'm sensing the presence of an infernal creature who has just entered.
I'm just gonna tell you. Oh,
One.
My lawyer's here.
I think you are sensing the presence of an infernal creature.
I know.
That's better.
I've got really good intuition.
I gotta fix the zooms.
Alright, I am just going to wander to there then, because stupid stubby legs.
Stupid stubby legs.
Only having 25 movement.
Relatable.
Hey, these nurses also only have 25 feet.
Are they halflings?
That is
No,
too many feet
That's
for a
just
nurse.
the normal.
That's just standard.
I think
A
so.
nursipede.
Nurse centipede. Dude, I remember involuntarily seeing the first half of the first Human Centipede. I had just come home. My ex was watching it, and I didn't know what he was watching because it was just like some teens get lost in the woods and get chased around the house by a strange, scary man in the cabin. And then when they got caught, and then when he showed them like what the plan was, I was like, there ain't no way. What? They're gonna get out of this, right? And then when I see this start happening, I was like, okay, you have fun. I'm leaving now. I am not interested in this nightmare.
It's pretty brutal.
Okay.
I remember watching it on Netflix, on our family's Netflix, and then freaking out because I was like, Mom and Dad are gonna see the watch history and be like, who the fuck watched this?
It's so unnecessary. Okay.
Must have been hacked.
I'm not gonna tell you what those numbers are yet. Ari, you will when something happens, but
As far as Ari is concerned, until somebody sees and starts clubbing him about the head and shoulders, he is hidden.
yep. Exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another nurse comes running in, and she like stops and skids on her heels, like. And the one nurse just points at Sabina, who's in the doorway. She's attacking the doctor! Oh! And she has, like, her tray full of, like, medical equipment, and she just tosses it at you.
Excuse me, I am a doctor.
That is...
Does Josh need to roll initiative?
Let's get through this round of combat. Let's see. What happened? Oh, that is a critical miss. Wow, everyone is doing so awesome in this. That is another miss. Okay, the doctor is donezo.
They're meant for saving lives, not taking them.
It's true, though. Okay. So that was first round of combat. Ecclesius.
Wait, did I get skipped?
Oh! I did. I accidentally skipped you. Thank you. I do that all the time because when someone I fuck up. Lakaya. Just if I accidentally do that, tell me. I make that mistake all the time.
Okay. Well, I see Sabina getting pelted with books and, like, I don't know, plastic cups
I got hit with a clipboard.
and a clipboard. I'm gonna go and help her out. Can I make grapple checks, or is that something only a monk can do?
You
Anybody?
can do it. I pulled it out of the basic action macros.
I think where certain weapons, if they have like the trait, you can use the weapon attack instead of an athletics check or something.
If I'd
Yeah,
done
and
that, I would have passed. But
There are certain
Why didn't you?
I didn't know I could do that. I just hit the grapple button. That's
there's
okay.
also certain like with trip as well, where like as part of certain attacks you can also, trip or grapple.
Oh, so like if you land the attack,
as
you do
well.
damage, and then you can use an action to just grab, and then you're grabbed.
Yeah. So
Okay.
like for example with me, I have the bonus. I can feint when I use my transcendence. Same thing. I get a free action to feint. You can usually get like a free action to trip or grapple.
Okay. Because I know there are certain enemies that if you land with the attack, you can then use an action, a follow-up
Yep.
action just to grab, and it automatically succeeds because the attack landed. So
Yep.
I'm guessing that's how it would work for you, Sabina. We could try it next time if you
Okay.
want. I'm still learning all the rules. Okay.
I mean, she hit me with a clipboard. I'm gonna kill her.
Okay, so, bu- 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 uh, so a unarmed attack from me, I could choose to do non-lethal damage. It would, if I hit, it would trip her. Does trip just slow movement? It doesn't stop her?
It knocks her on her ass. So she'd be
Okay.
prone.
And would being prone give me a bonus to grapple checks?
If she was prone, she would be off guard. So she would have a -2 to her AC. So if you were going against her AC, then yes. If your attacks have the grapple trait, but I don't know if they do.
I can make a grapple check.
Okay, so that'll be against her athletics DC. So
so it wouldn't make a difference.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna try one of each because I don't know if it'll work. So I'll try the grapple first. Go. Athletics check.
That's a success.
Grab her.
Yes.
He's now off guard and immobilized.
Great. Give a look to Sabina. All right, who the hell are we looking for again? This is just we could just find
I'm
him
pretty
and
sure
leave.
this is who we're looking for.
No, it's definitely a man.
I didn't really pay attention.
Something about
Dr.
Peepaw.
Swan.
Sabina,
the
come
hot
on now.
dog.
All right, Asphyxia. Who are we looking for again?
We're looking for Bilton Bay.
I'm not a
Alright.
details girl. I like big picture stuff.
I mean, who do you think you're talking to here? Neither am I. That's why we've got her.
Can someone
got the
remove
details.
this tacky playing card out of my precious hand?
All right, I'm gonna just continue to hold her, and look menacing, and hopefully this will convince the other nurses to slow their brutal assault of
Plasticware.
Do
plasticware.
you want to demoralize with your intimidation?
Sure.
Okay. That is an action from the list of actions, I believe. Let me see. Workbench.
Yeah, it's bottom of the left column.
Where are those actions again? I can't find it.
Actions.
I have it in my hotbar.
I just,
I know.
yeah,
I
I
forgot
pull
Basic
up
action
the
macros?
basic action macros. It's in there.
Basic.
Okay, I will find demoral.
Oh,
It's
there
in
it is.
the
Oh, there it
compendium.
is. There it is.
Got it.
Okay, yeah, demoralize. Let me see. Go ahead and roll that. Let's see, with a sudden shout, against will DC. Okay. Let me look at their will DC. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Ooh. They are
Nice.
frightened one. Woo! Okay. Is that your turn? I think that is your
It
turn.
is.
Okay. All right, Ecclesius.
That's me.
I'm going to catch you up to speed real fast. You were all sent here to a hospital because a client of Draconio has long passed his expiration date and has been not arriving through the boneyard, through the proper channels. He owes his soul to Draconio. Draconio had heard that about a decade ago he had a terrible fall. It happens all the time to old people. Yet he never came. So you have come to the Hospital of St. Anchovies to hurry things along. Find him and maybe put some bubbles in his little IV drip. Just, pick things up. And
Something subtle.
the doctor has been like, you can't fool me. And so you're all tossling with the doc.
In
I
the
see.
lobby.
Are we aware of where our revered patient is right now? Or
Somewhere around here. You know that the doctor was looking at a clipboard, had a file, all that. So you know that once you can deal with this nonsense. Ecclesius, I rolled your initiative for you. It's really bad.
Aw.
Do you want me to let you here? You know what? Roll it. You can roll it yourself.
All right, let me give it a shot.
I rolled a 2 on the die, so unless you have a pretty good shot of getting better.
Nope.
It was really meant to be.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. If you roll
So-
another 2, that's the
I go to
lottery
jail.
win.
That's the
Yep.
rules. Oh, we're
No,
thinking
because
a
it's
different game.
777.
Go to jail. Go straight to jail. Do not collect $200.
Oh, all right. Well,
Okay, well,
I'm really just taking things in.
you're like,
Yeah.
it
just
smells
got
like
here.
pine sol in
Makes
here. Okay, Savita,
Old people.
it is your turn.
You mean my turn?
Oh, yeah, that's
That's
right. You
next,
guys
yeah.
switched.
Okay. My silver playing card seeps out of it melts and seeps out of the doctor's hand and comes worming its way back to me.
Creepy.
It's like an
Um,
inchworm across the floor.
Let's see. I think So the nurses are all frightened. The doctor, is she still being grappled?
Huh?
Or is she prone?
No, she's grappled. She's being grabbed.
She's grappled. Okay.
And she's frightened. Which
Okay.
means she has a -1 to everything.
Yeah.
She does look really scared.
Can I... Let's see. I want to, like, diplomatically end the combat.
You could try.
Has our point been made, Doctor?
Use performance to roll a intimidation.
Okay.
A 21, and she has -1 to her will. She kind of cows a little bit. Ha! Yes, point's been made. I can show you to Mr. Bale.
Perfect. And look, I wasn't lying. The lawyer is here.
You're not Mr. Bay's lawyer, are you? You know what? I don't really want to know.
I'm the executor of his estate, actually.
Sure, we'll just go with that. She's over it.
Very good. Very good.
The two
Do you
nurses.
know how to fill out this form?
That's
Not
a
you.
form for letting them share your information with anyone who wants to buy it. You don't want to
No,
fill
no,
out that
no.
form.
Oh.
No, this is the wrong page. Hold on.
Oh, Sabina's looking for the form. She ratted.
Oh, I've got a stack of forms.
She ratted out. This is like the ultimate homeowners association city, town. That she ratted out a civilian for leaving cigarette butts on the floor, and so one of the hospital workers promised that she would get a bounty reward for her information. She just needs to fill out the form.
Correction.
Oh,
she
yeah.
framed.
Yeah, she
And then
framed.
pushed him over.
Yeah, they have a
Allow me
bounty.
to take
You're like a paperwork guy. Why don't you just, like, finish this up for me?
Well, 80% of the signatures in here are about how you're willing to relinquish parts of the rewards to different groups and administrators, and it's all optional. So if you want the optimal part of your reward, just sign the second to last page and the last page.
Oh my god, you're so friggin' boring.
Oh, but don't forget to also sign the second page, too. It's very
Right,
important.
whatever.
The
I sign
part where
everything.
you release all of your
Without reading it.
winnings to the lawyer.
As you're led through, you see the nurses who are throwing all their crap at you. One has her shoe off and was about to throw it, and then it's like, "Oh, okay. Darlings, go hide in the closet until we're done here. You didn't see anything." And they scurry away obediently.
Well, there goes our bonus. It's fine. It was worth seeing Lakaya chase her.
Side, I think we're fine.
Mm.
It's still good.
You are
No
led
one's dead.
to this this cot. There's a bunch of like people lying in these different cots in this ward.
What caught?
Oh, let me move you
Oh.
all. Boop.
There we
Boop.
go. Ew, I don't want to be in bed.
She leads you past all of the unconscious people in here. They all have IVs. Yes, we actually study the effects of falls in this hospital. These are our long-term patients. And here, bless his soul, is Mr. Bilton Bay. He's been with us for 10 years. Very stubborn bastard. He doesn't want to die. I applaud him. We've been
You're
taking
gonna have
very
to ease up on the
careful.
blessing of souls, alright?
Yeah, speaking of.
Sorry. Happy holidays. Anyways, I will let you read to him or whatever it is you came to do. Goodbye.
No, you're not leaving. You
Oh.
stay here. I
Oh.
need you.
Okay. You look down at this.
So what does this form mean? We're just gonna fill out forms together.
Oh, well, this one is where you can donate your body after death for
So seeing as how you're pretty much fired, why don't you come work for us? Because we could use a like a better job
fired.
soon.
I'm not fired.
Well, not yet, but I mean the place is probably gonna be on fire when we leave. So
No, I like it here. Just
it's just a side effect. Everywhere we go, everything catches on fire.
this is the only serving hospital.
Fucking
I really want to
gagged.
keep this girl. Do you know how to work on kobolds?
Walk on them? That's not very nice.
No. Listen. I'm from Limbrook, alright? You gotta bear with me.
Oh. Wait a second. You said you're from Limp. And then you.
Obviously.
Wait. You're all horned. Are you those devils that stop by every once in a while?
Yes.
I mean, it's my first time being here, but
Ah, you were supposed to meet with Dr. Swan. Excellent. Yes, I know who you are.
could you page
Could've
him? This page is fine.
Dr. Swan is on leave. I will be taking over his
Oh.
business. So I think it would be in our best interest that we don't burn down the hospital. I know your boss likes to stop by here once in a while. You know.
Yes.
Do you want to work for us anyway? Because you got a great voice. And
Huh.
that's pretty much the main qualification, is that we like your voice.
Well, is there a hospital where you work?
I mean, maybe. It's a big
I'll
house.
look over at Ecclesius.
Ari was offered a job in the infirmary.
Mm.
Oh. Well, congratulations, all right.
It didn't go well. He failed his role.
Wow.
He made like 4 copper per day.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I may have
He kept spilling the
accidentally
bedpan.
knocked some trays over, and
Let's just talk about it, just you and me, while they do some business, alright?
It's a date.
Sure.
is
All right.
Milton conscious at all?
You just see this guy going.
He's in a coma. Oh god.
Well, really, this is a mercy.
What is his affliction?
His affliction. She goes through his affliction. He
He's
fell.
a really pretty girl.
He bonked his head. He wakes up sometimes for a few minutes and then goes back to sleep. But he really doesn't seem to want to die. They never last this long.
He seems lazy.
Who's paying for his care
Um,
for 10 years?
Oh, he has an extended family. They send a check every month. It seems that they find his suffering funny.
Oh, well, what if we we let you keep getting his checks and we just go ahead and take care of him?
Oh, how devilish.
Devils.
Well, we could use the funding. I guess I could forget to inform the family of his immediate passing. You see, he starts breathing faster.
I mean, there's a lot of paperwork associated with the death, and
There is, and my hand is got.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, this was my pen writing hand.
these bad workplace accidents.
hazard
If you
pay
ever
and
want to
all.
file a claim for workers' comp, just let me know.
Ah.
Lawyers. What do they call them? Ambulance chasers.
Does that mean I
What's an
can sue
ambulance?
her? And then she points at Asphyxia. She's the one that did this to me, you know.
Well, I don't think that we have any proof, of course, that Asphyxia is the one who created that harm, but I can definitely justify that it happened in the workplace.
We'll have to have a little
Working
chat.
both sides. I love it.
I mean, working
You
the
need
ER
someone.
is such a high risk area.
Did anyone have any preference for how he took care of our patient here?
I'm gonna go prepare some medicine in the other room. Bye. She yanks. She doesn't want to see it happen. Do you let her go,
Yeah.
Sabina? Or
No,
Lakaya?
well, I'm gonna go with her.
Oh, okay.
Mostly, I just want to remove myself from the scene a little bit because I feel like I'm talking a lot, and I want to let other people talk.
Okay, the two of you will
Aw.
talk loudly in your accents while the rest of you.
Okay.
Well, I certainly don't believe that that doctor is going to be any difficulty, but she does seem to ooze cowardice. So I'm not going to put it past her to break under questioning should it occur. Uh, I have a way to get our patient to meet our master without any physical injuries, if that's preferable.
There's so
Ooh.
many pillows around.
That works too, I suppose. Thank you,
I'd
God.
I'd like I'd like to see your skills in action, Ecclesius.
Oh, unfortunately, there won't be much to see.
Uh,
Any objections?
although I do have a quick question, Ecclesius. I mean, would it be possible for somebody who periodically wakes up to wake up and sign a DNR?
Oh, well, of course. If they were conscious for any amount of time, it would make sense that they see the quality of life that they're experiencing and don't wish to endure it anymore. Do
Hmm.
you have a DNR from your time working in the infirmary?
I mean, Sabina has a stack of forms. I'm sure you could easily grab one.
Just
Start
slowly collecting more
looking through
forms.
that. Actually, where is pulls out a a pen from nearby. It's amazing what you can find. Forgery.
Ooh. All right. Do you take the? How long are you gonna spend making some documents?
Well, I'm going to make the document while you know
Okay.
the other stuff is being taken care of, shall we say?
All right, Ecclesius, how are you taking care of this?
I'm going to just focus my mind and repeatedly cast daze at this poor man until he dies. I
What is
push him to the
that?
target. Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Wow.
This is pretty torture.
Well, he can't feel it. It's fine.
uh,
Probably.
Oh, awesome.
oh man. Okay, how much hit points does this guy have? Not a lot.
It only deals mental damage, the most painful kind of damage.
One that leaves the smallest trace.
Death
Is
by
You
he
might get
So,
a
mortal
having
damage.
nosebleed.
so to fill Ecclesius in, he sold his soul to Draconio in order to get win the election to be on the board of his homeowners association, and he definitely abused that power a lot. So as you are filling his head with emotional damage, you are just showing him images of his cross street neighbors who motivated him to get on the board because he hated his neighbors so much and just wanted to fuck with him. He has like a hot wife that does. He's mad that he has a hot wife, and he just sees images of his neighbors being happy with their kids. The wife is jogging all the time. The dad is sitting there washing his carriage in the uh, driveway. Just they're so
Washing his,
happy.
washing his Mustang.
It's a literal horse.
He's repainting his house a color that is not on the color palette of the neighborhood. And he's just like,
Well, I'm always glad when the victim deserves it, at least.
and then, well, you guys are working with the
Does
lowest of the
that-
low. And he finally just,
I mean, we deserve it too, but like,
Yeah. Is that a qualifier for you? They have to deserve it. Ooh.
Oh, not even a little. I'll put my hand on his head and say, "Rest in chains."
Ooh.
as you clean up, you on your way out. I have to speed through this because we're at time. We're past time. You do see a couple of mutagens in their little stock. I'm going to
Grab that. Put it in the backpack.
Yeah, I'll put it in your party stash for next time. You're able to scoop up some mutagens, and next week you will get the rest of your reward. Ecclesias, add 20 gold to your inventory, as this was the pro bono.
The what's it called?
The good faith payment.
What's it called when you're given money for like hotels and food when you go on a work trip?
Travel
Per
expenses.
diem.
Per
Per
diem.
Mm.
This is a per diem because this is money for you.
Okay.
But you do experience per diem all the time. Like anytime you get hooked up with stuff, there is a lot of per diem.
is that the interest you build on your soul loan every day?
Yeah, you guys are racking up. Here, let me go.
Getting that per diem. It's all going into interest.
Gotta refinance.
Refinance your soul with
Another with a
Antonio.
Rakshasa. Okay, I'm gonna put. There's a Silver Tongue mutagen, a Drakeheart mutagen, and a Cognitive mutagen that have all been added to your party stash. You can figure out who wants to fuck with that later. And yeah, you head back. A job well done as you go back. Lakaya, as your garden, the next time you go gardening for Draconio, you see a very skinny, bony Bilton Bay like raking leaves with chains on his wrists and ankles as his soul has been claimed, and he's like, no.
Lazy bum.
Yeah, and for the downtime activities, I will give you all your paid rewards, and we will figure out what you do for the next week. And Josh, I need to do those rolls with you. I can't. Steven has to go to work, so I can't linger.
Yeah, no worries.
So that was fun, guys.
Yeah. Should we do a quick golden lizard?
Yeah, let's do
Pass out.
quick golden lizards, starting with Asphyxia.
I'm going to give mine to Ecclesias for the devious look in your face when Sabina said, "You are so boring," and then you said, "And sign page 2." Just so quick. And just for jumping right in and just I appreciate it.
Sabina.
I'm sad we haven't gotten more chance to play off each other.
Yeah.
Sabina.
Sabina, your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mine's gonna go to Ari for the duel, obviously. I love our little like rivalry bond that we're building. That's really fun for me in this game. So
Yeah.
Lakaya.
Giving it to the banter between Asphyxia and Sabina. I'm gonna lock them in a room one day and see what happens.
We're gonna
Oh no, the closet door.
we're gonna do something that starts with F.
Ari.
I have to give it to Sabina for the
Nice.
for the combat. That was a lot of
Sparring
fun.
match.
And I know you didn't get to see a lot of it, but you still get to give out one, Josh.
I didn't get to see much, but Sabine, I did think that all of the paperwork and contract stuff was very fun. So excellent job.
Oh
I
yeah,
did. It was super
Sabina,
fun.
you get in the mail 3 silver for your bounty.
Hell yeah.
So add 3 silver to your thing.
5 hours of paperwork, 3 silver.
Hey, that's like a
So
day's
funny.
work in some places. Okay, guys.
Mhm.
Tonight after Steven is working, I'm gonna set up your downtime activities. Josh, are you available like in an hour or so for me to run your downtime activity little mini game? I'm just gonna have you roll, like make some decisions. I'll tell you what happens. You roll some dice, and then I'll tell you how much money you make.
Yeah, if it's over chat, totally.
Not
If
voice
you need to
chat.
talk over,
No.
okay,
Just
yeah, no, that's what I mean. If it's typing, then totally.
okay. Yeah, I just want
Um,
it to be like so I have your attention just to get through it.
yeah, of
Um,
course.
and then I will set up new jobs for you. I'll send all of you your jobs, and then we'll do the downtime
Cool.
activities in the downtime channel so everyone can see how it goes because it's just funny.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but
It
I
is.
but you need to let me know, like we'll have to actually schedule when we can start doing it because it's just easier to do when we're
Right.
both sitting at the computer doing it back and forth.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
we'll get that done before the first day before the thing.
Cool.
Okay, guys.
Can I give an honorable mention to Dr. Hanson? Amazing
Yes.
character work. And
Oh,
if she
funny.
doesn't come with us, we have to come back. Like,
Okay. Maybe look, I earlier said I didn't have a name for the doctor in the infirmary that Ecclesias was at and that Ari was doing side work at. So maybe Dr. Hansen does get hired there. Um
please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry I threatened her.
No,
I-
it's totally fine. That was the
Lakaya
move.
popped off. That was awesome.
Yeah.
More of that.
I love the dog stuff. It's so funny.
okay.
Freaking
And
ambulance.
I will Asphyxia and Sabina, I need more info about your theater.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
you
we'll,
have the
we'll collaborate on
ability
that.
or time, even if you made a map of it, would be mwah. If not, I'll figure something out.
I can make a map.
Yeah, like just because I want something to work with.
You-
That's like the
You
center.
got downstairs, Sabina. I got upstairs.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
just-
do my best.
Yeah, just make something and then I can go on that.